Hi friends, today we are going to learn about 2D and 3D shapes. So, today we are going to learn about 2D and 3D shapes, regular and irregular shapes, polygons, properties of 2D and 3D shapes, area, and finally perimeter. Let's understand what are 2D shapes and 3D shapes. A 2D shape is a two-dimensional shape that can be called as a flat plane figure. They are polygons that are shapes made of straight lines. A 3D shape is a three-dimensional shape that can be called a solid figure or an object or shape that has three dimensions: length, width, and height. As you can see in this example, they are all examples of 2D shapes, while in this one, they are all examples of 3D shapes. Are 2D and 3D shapes around us? Yes, of course. They both are all around us. 2D shapes can be found in the shape of the windows, shape of the doors, and our own shadows. 3D shapes can be found in footballs, pencils, and playing cards. Let's understand what are regular and irregular shapes. A regular shape has all sides of equal length, as you can see in the square and diamond. A irregular shape has unequal length of sides. I've given the example of a rectangle. Let's understand what are polygons. Polygons are shapes made of straight lines. There are many types of polygons. For example, regular or irregular, concave or convex, simple or complex. Here are some examples of polygons: a triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, nonagon, and decagon, and so on. Properties of 2D and 3D shapes. 2D shapes are defined by edges and vertices. 3D shapes are defined by edges, vertices, and bases, and by what 2D shapes they are made of. As you can see that this is the vertex of this square. A group of vertices are called vertices, as you can see over here. And this is its edge or the border of the shape. And these are the faces of the cube. As you can see in these charts, you can see that how many edges and vertices that each 2D shape have. As in the square has 4 edges and 4 vertices. The parallelogram has 4 edges and 4 vertices. The decagon has 10 edges and 10 vertices. Now you can see that the square has 4 edges and it has the same number of vertices. Even in the hexagon, 6 edges and the same number of vertices. Octagon, 8 edges, same number of vertices. Here are some examples of 3D shapes and their properties. The cube has 12 edges, 6 faces, 8 vertices, and it is made of 6 squares. Cuboid has the same number of edges, faces, and vertices as the cube. The cuboid is made of 4 rectangles and 2 squares. The triangular prism has 9 edges, 5 faces, and 6 vertices. The octahedron has the same number of edges, faces, and vertices as the cube and cuboid, but it is made of 8 equilateral triangles. Here are some other examples of 3D shapes. A trapezium prism has 12 edges, 6 faces, 8 vertices, and it is made of 2 trapeziums and 4 rectangles. A tetrahedron is made of 6 edges, 4 faces, and 4 vertices. But it is made of 4 equilateral triangles as the octahedron we saw on the previous slide. And the dodecahedron has 30 edges, 12 faces, and 20 vertices, and it is made of 12 pentagons. Friends, do you know that a cone has a vertex called an apex? A triangle-based pyramid is also known as a tetrahedron, as I showed in the previous slide. Now let's understand what is perimeter and how to find the perimeter of a 2D shape. Perimeter is the length of all the sides in a 2D shape. To find the perimeter of a triangle, add the length of all the 3 sides. To find the perimeter of a rectangle, in the same way, you have to add the length of all the 4 sides. Perimeter of a regular shape will always be the addition of length of all the sides, as in the square. You can see that the breadth is 6 cm and the length is 6 cm. So, you will have to add 6, 6, 6 and 6, which makes 24. So, the perimeter of the square will be 24 cm. Perimeter of a irregular shape will be addition of length of all the sides. As in this rectangle, you can see that the breadth is 6 cm while the length is 8 cm. So you will have to add 6, 8, 6, 8, which equals 28 cm. So the perimeter of this rectangle will be 28 cm. Let's understand what is area and how to find area of a 2D shape. Area of a 2D shape is the space inside the figure and is measured as square units. To find the area of a rectangle, multiply the length and breadth. As you can see in the square, the breadth is 6 cm and the length is 6 cm. So you will have to multiply 6 and 6, which equals 36. So the area of this square will be 36 square centimeter. Now, this rectangle's breadth is 6 cm and length is 8 cm. So, you will have to multiply 6 and 8, which equals 48. So, the area of this rectangle will be 48 square centimeter. Friends, do you know that a square can also be called a rectangle? Thank you. Please like my video and subscribe my channel.